At center, Draymond Green. At shooting guard, Brandon Pachetsky. At the other forward position, Jimmy Butler. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. Let's meet your Toronto starting lineup. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 30. Ochai Agbaji. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 14, Jacoby Walter. The other guard, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 66, Zach, number 66. In the middle, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 29, Jim Anthony. The head coach of your home team, your Toronto starters.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, they've got Emmanuel Quickly. He's out there with Walter. And it's Agbaji in at the 3, the small forward. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Green. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Agbaji. Moody defends. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Takes a 3. And Moody is good for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Right wing. Releases. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And that one's good.
Well, that's just easy for Curry, and you can see how comfortable he is in the mid-range area.
Shot on the wing. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Butler. Last game, he had 28 points. On the break. Just over a minute and a half in. To the left side wing. The three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic.
We talked about the mindset
Stephen
needed when
Curry.
squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not get any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Abaji can't hit. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
One shot.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Butler. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Abaji. Walter from outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Moody. Rebound Toronto. They defeated Washington in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Curry. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Dallas. Count it. Good.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Toronto trails by 4. Pass to Abaji. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Now, here's Green. No points yet. Pure from three-point range. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 5. Pass to Walter. Butler covering. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 10 points for him.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Curry passes to Butler. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasions.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. The 3. Drills it from deep.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 12 points in the game.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Takes the 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Podziemski. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. The shot by Butler, no good. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Quickly passes to Abaji. Back to Quickly. Pass to Walter. Here's Abaji. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Warriors trail by 3. Now a timeout called by Golden State. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Toronto making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And how about we check the numbers for Draymond Green? Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. And the jumper from down low is true. 14 points for him.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
To the middle. Here's Anthony. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Butler. The 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he is certainly capable of knocking them down.
The 3 from Barnes. On target from range.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Here's Curry following the 3-point basket by Toronto. Here's Barnes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Walter. Here's Abaji. Fires the 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Butler on the wing. Barnes with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
For 3, Anthony. The shot that time not on target.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Green for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Quickly outside. To the wing, right side. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Quickly. It's Barnes on the wing. Clock is at 3. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
Now here's Anthony. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. A clear look for Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Knows his strengths well and plays within his game. Green will rarely force a bad shot.
That one drops for him.
Kobe Walter.
And the Warriors with possession here. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And that one drops for him.
Wow, Barnes just slicing through the defense. That display of ball handling was impressive.
The Warriors trailing. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga comes in for Butler, and it's Alex Caruso in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Green with the ball. He's got 5, and here's Kuminga for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Now here's Anthony. Here's Abaji. Back to Anthony. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the Warriors. 4-point game. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Caruso.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
Quickly from outside. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Pajemski. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. Here's Abaji. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington. Here's Walter. Here's Anthony. He's guarded by Caruso. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage, looking for that shot early and often.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Moody. Here's Jackson Davis, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Quickly. 14 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Here's Santos, trailing by 2. Pass to Kuminga, and he's going for the oop here. Again, Golden State. 59 seconds left in the first. Now Quickly. No points so far. Here's Anthony. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And if you get a look like that, you better take advantage of it.
And here's Pajemski. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Jackson Davis has got 6 points.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's Abaji. Toronto passing it around. Over to the left wing. Outside Kuminga. Outside Pajemski. And a foul called on the way up. And so he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Fourth team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Golden State. Pajemski at the line for 2.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And so he hits both. With 1 on the clock. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Back to the game after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Jonathan Kuminga. Alex Caruso is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Santos in at the 3. And so here is Toronto. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Three-pointer, Anthony. That shot off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Curry's shot is off. Toronto trails by 4. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3, then strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
It's stolen by Barnes. It's stolen by Kuminga. Caruso against Quickly. Pass to Santos.
Raptors foul. Jacoby Walter.
Moody's checked in for Caruso.
First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Moses Moody.
To the inside. Moody. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
And Barnes is showing you he is more than a capable defender.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Warriors, Moses Moody.
The first free throw is good. Well, they call him Stay Ready, Tim. Moses Moody has done just that and produced when his number was called.
Yeah, B.A., there's not a lot of flash to his game. It's mostly hustle and floor spacing. And with those long arms, he is a difference maker defensively.
Here's Anthony. Good work defensively by Jackson-Davis. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Brian?
All right, thank you, Allie. Down low. Here's Jackson-Davis. There's the block. Here's Abaji. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You take a look at Anthony. He's certainly earned a lot of votes, just not enough to start in the East.
And even if the fans don't vote him in as a starter, you figure he's going to be a reserve on the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also, BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
When you think about defenses, one-on-one, mano-a-mano, it's so much more than that.
It's 5 guys on a string.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he drops the first.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Warriors call time here.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Number 1, the Raptors.
Over the last month, that has been a big weapon for their offense. They have shot it really well from deep.
The Warriors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Moody. Three-pointer. And he recovers it. And again, unable to change momentum here. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Barnes gets it to go inside.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Moody passes to Curry. Offensive rebound. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Abaji can't hit. The Warriors leading. Lets it fly. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Curry's got 16 points.
Well, if he gets this hot, it's very difficult to contain him. There are just so many ways Curry can beat you offensively.
Here's Walter. 6 points for him. The three from Barnes. Barnes drills the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Drops in the 3.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Here's Barnes. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler with the ball. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Anthony, and he gets that one. Give him 8 points now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And he's going for the lob.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Toronto passing it around. The 3 from Barnes. The Warriors pull it in. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
And when you don't play that often, it can be hard to read an opponent. Sometimes that's the great equalizer.
And Toronto calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Check in for the Warriors. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You take a look at Toronto. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
You know, for the Raptors, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
And so here is Toronto, following the score by Golden State. Sends it home from three-point land.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. Come on, come on.
Now here's Butler. He's off on the layup. To the middle. Rozier gets the bucket. Rozier's got his first points of the game.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Now here's Curry. He's got 19. Back to Moody. Fires for three. And Rozier pulls it down. Toronto has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the three-point basket by Toronto. The three from Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Curry against Rozier. Lawson passes to Rozier. Soft touch off the glass. Rozier's got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
Here's Curry. He's got 22. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Out left to the wing. Pass to Barrett. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. Caruso comes in for Curry.
Substitution for the Warriors. Pajemski. Alex Caruso.
Here's Phillips. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From about 19, and he hits the jumper. And now a 4-point Toronto lead.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Butler. Outside, Green. Outside for Butler. Three-pointer. Rebound, Toronto.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Here's Phillips. 23 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. To the left wing. Back to Rozier. 6 to shoot. The three, Barrett.
Toronto foul. Phillips. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Warriors trail by 4. Now Caruso. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Outside Pajemski to the inside. Caruso misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Barrett. Knocks down the triple. He's got 27.
And the more you see Barrett, the more you realize he is comfortable now passing the basketball, as evidenced by that assist right there.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Phillips. Butler covering. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Green. Green gets up and powers it down.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler. There's the 3. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
And one of the most competitive players this league has, Butler, answering that triple.
2 minutes.
And here is Barrett.
2 minutes.
No made baskets yet. Here's Phillips. Green covering. Phillips' shot is off. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Pajemski. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Here's Lawson. Pass to Phillips. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim. Well, the Warriors shooting about 47%. A nice number. And defense is all about will and desire. Here are the NBA leaders in steals so far. The fourth spot held by Jimmy Butler.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
The first one falls, and the Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Barrett with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Out to the wing. And stolen by Green. Outside Pajemski. Here's Kuminga. Shots blocked. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. .103 left in the first half. The three is up. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto leading by 3. Outside for Rozier. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta. Rozier's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, the Warriors shooting only 36% during the second. Pass to Santos. Here's the steal. Defended by Pajemski. Pajemski grabs the board.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Santos off the left rim and out. Toronto shooting 52% from the floor so far. Rozier outside. From the arc. That shot is off. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Here is Coach Steve Kerr. Your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Raptors, Kenny, give us your take.
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
Man, they're getting destroyed from deep. They have to stay connected to the shooters. Put a hand in their face. You can't just let them get comfortable, or this is the result, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Toronto leading by 6. We've got R.J. Barrett, and it's Rozier in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Here's Lawson. Warriors with the rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Guys, back to you.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
For three, Barrett. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Warriors ball.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Left side Pajemski for the tie. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Toronto ball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Over to the wing. And the three off target.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto leading by 3. Who poked away. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Lawson's shot is off.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Oh, what an effort from Moody.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Sinks it from distance. 33 points for him.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And Phillips gets it to go. Phillips has got his first bucket in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Toronto foul. A.J. Lawson.
Jackson Davis is checked in for Green.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis.
Here's Curry. He's got 22. Butler on the wing. Here's Pajemski. They get it again. And it's Rozier with the ball for Toronto. Leading by 5. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Now Jackson Davis. Moody from outside. Rebound Toronto. Phillips has got 5 rebounds in the game. And Toronto calls time here.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Make some noise for your Toronto dancers.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. And with All-Star Weekend approaching, let's see what's going on in the West. You look at the Warriors. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
Well, I think for Golden State, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Here's Curry, following the 3-point basket by Toronto. Inside. Back to Jackson Davis. Pass to Curry to stop the run. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Curry. His scoring sits at around 31 a game, an impressive number. And the Warriors call time here. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
These teams have been lighting it up so far. The NBA's top scoring teams. Toronto, number 1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
Outside Moody. Let's go with a 3. Curry, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Rozier outside. Right side, Barrett. Over Butler. Barrett can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Curry. Over Barrett. Curry at the rim.
And it just doesn't matter where Curry is on the court with that kind of touch.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 18. Phillips' shot is off. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Hits both from the stripe.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
And so here is Toronto. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Pass to Barrett. Here's Phillips. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Over Butler. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Warriors ball.
All right, let's examine the distribution between 3s and 2s tonight for Toronto.
And the 3 ball has been a huge part of their game plan. A great way to spread out a defense.
Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Pajemski. The 3 is up. Lawson with a rebound.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Rozier, the pass to Lawson. The 3 from Barnes. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting a less than average 27% in the 3rd quarter. Now Moody launches a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Here's Curry. 24 points for him. The ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Lawson. He's covered by Curry. The 3 from Barnes. The Warriors pull it in. Pajemski's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Moody. They can't stop the run with that one. Toronto leading by 19. Here's Lawson. banked it in off the glass. Lawson's got 5.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
The Warriors shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Curry passes to Butler. Outside Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Podziemski's got 6 here in the quarter.
Really nice decision there. When Jimmy Butler handles the ball, you expect good decisions.
Toronto passing it around. Back to Rozier. It's Barnes on the wing. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Barnes has got 9 points now in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Pass to Podziemski. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Rozier. He has 7.
Well, he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
He drops it from range.
Well, if you give Butler room in the corner, he's not going to hesitate to pull the trigger.
Now Barnes, 24 points for him. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here's Butler. Tries again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
That one on Barnes.
Well, Jimmy's showing you what a great scorer he is. He had the defense completely fooled by that pump fake.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little. Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Caruso. He's scoreless. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. 11-point game. Here's Lawson, defended by Podziemski. To the paint. From 11 feet away, and Butler with the block.
Well, Butler can really disrupt an offense.
Here's Kuminga. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Toronto leading by 11. Pass to Barrett. No good again that time.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Podziemski with it. 15 points in the game. Kuminga. Kuminga, strong like bull.
Well, you see the strength right there. Kuminga is skilled at fending off the defense.
1:46 left in the third quarter. Pass to Lawson. Back to Rozier. Lays it up and banks it in. Rozier's got 9 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Santos. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Kuminga. It's Podziemski on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Toronto leading by 9. Now here's Barnes. He's got 24. Poke loose. Stolen by Caruso. They've got numbers. Stolen by Rozier. finished off the break. He's got 11.
Such a quick player. I mean, Rozier is a wizard in the open floor.
Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Warriors foul call.
Barrett's got 4 rebounds now.
First personal foul, second team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
For Toronto, Terry Rozier, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Rozier. Green's checked in for the Warriors.
Draymond Green.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Rozier. Down low. And stolen by Green. All sorts of time. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Phillips. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. The 3 ball. No good that time. And so it's Toronto going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Warriors trail by 12. So on the floor for Golden State. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Moses Moody out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Santos in at small forward. Outside Moody. 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Toronto leading by 12. Now Rozier. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Rozier from behind the arc. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds in the game.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
The Raptors shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Phillips. Moody defends. Here's Barnes. Can't cash it in from close range. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Kuminga. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds in the game. Caruso outside. Pass to Santos. Now here's Moody. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And here's Rozier. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Lawson. It's Barnes on the wing. To the inside. Curry with a steal. Ooh, ripped away. Here's Phillips. And there it is for him. And the Raptors lead by 14. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Rozier outside to the paint. And stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Curry with the big motor. Finishes in transition.
Yeah, forget about it. Out in space like that, Curry is going to make you pay every time.
Pass to Barrett. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 10. Fires from deep. Curry buries the triple.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Back to Rozier. Here's Phillips. Green covering. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better and just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
Yeah, that's just a lack of concentration. You have to be more careful handling the basketball.
Barnes, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Another three for Golden State.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Lawson. Toronto passing it around. Here's Phillips. The shot comes out. Green with the defensive effort. And here are the Warriors now. They've got a 10-0 run going. Back to Curry. Here's the three. And the Warriors with another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Toronto's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And Toronto calls time here.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
So both teams making some changes here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
He was red hot from the three in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Outside Butler to the middle. Here's Green. Rebound Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Edgecombe. For three. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Green able to hit from 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Toronto's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, that was
foul.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for 2, Anthony.
And he makes the first.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And Anthony drops them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And here's Curry. To tie it up. That shot, no good. Toronto leading by 3. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. He's got 42.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter.
Toronto foul. Edgecombe. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Moody. Moody gets one inside.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Toronto has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. To the wing on the left. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Jimmy Butler.
At the line for your Raptors.
And he knocks down the first one. Podziemski's checked in for Kuminga.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Here's Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Toronto leading by 6. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Shed. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
And I like seeing Edgecombe share the rock like this. It shows how serious he is about involving his teammates.
Golden State has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Outside Curry from deep. And Curry with the answer 3.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Here's Abaji. From downtown. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Warriors trail by 9. Right side, Podziemski. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. The rebound by Shed. Toronto shooting about 47%. A nice number for 3. Anthony sinks the tray. When we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the 3-point basket by Toronto. Podziemski's shot is good.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up.
Here's Shed. Here's Abaji. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Warriors trail by 9. Inside. Curry, that's good.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 40 points.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Here's Shed to the left wing. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Butler finds Green. Misses the 3. Toronto leading by 7. Down low. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Edgecombe.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Green, the pass to Moody. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Moody's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Curry. He's guarded by Anthony. They double team Curry. Got a piece of it. And again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. From the high post. And he makes it.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 42 in the game.
Defending Curry, you just never know when he's going to pull up off the dribble. He keeps you guessing.
And Toronto calls time here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
A chance to check out our player of the game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Pajemski. This one for 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 45 points.
It's what we've come to expect over and over again. Steph Curry coming up big.
Here's Shed. Now Anthony. Over Green. And again, Toronto, no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
On the wing, Curry. There's the triple. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
We've got 1:08 left in the 4th. Pass to Anthony. Over Green. Anthony misses.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Outside Butler to take the lead. Not going to go that time.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Edgecombe. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
And he buries it.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Outside Barnes. Over Butler. And they recover it to the left side wing. Here's Edgecombe. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here are the Warriors now. Scotty Barnes is out there with Anthony. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Abaji in it to 3. Green. It's Pajemski on the wing. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Toronto shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to Edgecombe. To the paint. Here's Anthony. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And Anthony drops them both. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Moody from outside. Rebound Toronto.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall. Barnes has got 27 points.
And when Scotty Barnes is making threes, it opens up their offense.
Outside, Green. Here's Kuminga. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Edgecombe. Launches it. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Edgecombe's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Curry. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Toronto leading by 4. Anthony with it. Out left to the wing. Barnes against Kuminga. Off target from three-point range. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game. Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 three-pointers to drop in overtime. Here's Edgecombe. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, right away in his career, it's been clear that Edgecombe has a physical presence that very few NBA rookies have.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Just under 2.5 minutes passed in this OT. Timeout called, the Warriors.
Make some noise for your Toronto Dancers.
Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Launches a three. The rebound by Shed. Shed's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Toronto calls time here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Just over 2.5 minutes in OT in this exciting contest. For 3, nails it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And the Warriors with possession here. And it's good! He hits another one! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
4-3. They grab their own miss. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line from your Raptors.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Golden State has gotten 1 of 6 three-point shots to go here in overtime. And here's Curry for 3. Again! What an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Edgecombe. He's watched by Kuminga. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Moody. They shoot again, and rejected. The Raptors have gotten only 3 of 7 shots to go in OT. Moody defends. Clock at 6. And again, Toronto, no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State, trailing by 5. Outside Kuminga, the 3 is up, and it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Yeah, an opportune bucket from Kuminga, stepping up big time.
He's watched by Kuminga. Puts up a 3. And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. And the Warriors call time here. They're trailing by 5. 16 seconds left in the OT period. Outside, Green. And they get it back.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Team foul. At the line for Toronto.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
And so Toronto takes the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. So long and good night, everyone.